In today's video, we're gonna take a look at an update on the development of Death Stranding, and that seems to be going really well. An update on PUBG coming to the PlayStation 4, and what is holding PUBG Corp back from bringing the game over to PS4 immediately. And we've got an official release window for Shenmue 3. Let's get right into this. So many of us are very excited for Hideo Kojima's latest game in Death Stranding. The PlayStation 4 exclusive has taken the gaming world by storm, and while we still don't know too much about the game, so far from what we've seen, it has a very interesting premise, and it is Hideo Kojima after all. If somehow you're living under a rock and you don't know who that is the gentleman most famous for Metal Gear Solid and those terrific games. Obviously, the falling out that he had with Konami was well publicized, so we won't get into that, but his latest game is the PlayStation 4 exclusive Death Stranding. He's got his own studio, and this looks to be yet another very ambitious project, but the thing with Kojima projects that always worries gamers is the development cycle. These games take very long to finish, as Kojima is always striving for perfection, and his games show. They are phenomenal. The Metal Gear games were terrific. Zone of the Enders was great too, and he's obviously aiming for a similar result with Death Stranding. However, it looks like development is going really well. In an interview with Dengeki magazine, Hideo Kojima talked about the development of Death Stranding, and he said this, quote, "Currently we have surpassed the experiment phase, and by entering the next step, we are feeling the response to the new gameplay." He continued by saying, "In the schedule of the overall gaming industry, normally it would take about 3 to 5 years to develop a game with everything already prepared beforehand: organization, human resources, game system, engine, tools, etc. But we prepared them while producing the game in parallel. While doing that, we're proceeding smoothly towards the schedule we have decided on." Everyone at our partner, Sony Interactive Entertainment, also said, "We've never seen someone make a game with a pace as fast as this." That is absolutely fantastic to hear, because I think the main worry a lot of gamers had with Death Stranding is that while they were very excited for the game, when are we actually going to get to play Death Stranding? Now, is this going to be a 2018 release? That seems a little bit unlikely. I don't think the PlayStation 4 even needs Death Stranding in 2018. Their 2018 looks to be absolutely stacked with games like Spider-Man, God of War, maybe Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, and you've got a bunch of multi-platform titles as well. Death Stranding isn't a game that the PlayStation 4 needs in 2018, and it might be better off for the game to develop completely and release in 2019, which honestly is probably a little bit earlier than a lot of gamers expect, but a 2019 release on paper seems to make a lot of sense, and it's great to hear that Death Stranding development is going smoothly, because this is a brand new IP. This is Kojima's first project after the falling out with Konami. It would be a shame if there were too many hurdles to jump through, and right now it looks like development is going along smoothly. Hopefully we see some real-time gameplay soon, maybe at E3. That's just speculation on my part, but that would be a fantastic stage to finally see some gameplay of Death Stranding. Moving along, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG, is one of the most popular games in all of gaming right now. It made its debut on PC, and now it's available on Xbox One as well, although that Xbox One version is very choppy. It is an early access title, so you gotta cut them a little bit of slack, but they could definitely do better than 15 frames per second. Hopefully it improves on that end, but a lot of gamers with a PlayStation 4 are wondering, are we gonna get a chance to play PUBG? Well, the CEO of PUBG Corporation, Chang-Han Kim, shed some light on the exclusivity with the game, and he did say that it'll be available on Xbox One, quote, for some time, but revealed that part of the reason why it hit Xbox One first is because of game preview. Unlike Sony, Microsoft offers in-development games on their store. That isn't the same case with the PlayStation Store. Kim said that early access on Steam and game preview on Xbox One are like pre-release, so they don't have a restriction on quality. However, PlayStation is very strict about this. There were cases when a game took 6 months or more to launch, even when it was already completed, so that is a good and a bad. You can say it's bad that PlayStation 4 won't be seeing PUBG for a little bit. However, at the same time, it is great that Sony is very strict about the quality of the products that can show up on the PlayStation Store, although there have been some titles released on the PlayStation Store that don't lead credence to that. However, they are more on point with that than they are off, so there you have that. And even with PUBG performing very poorly on Xbox One, it has quickly become one of the most popular games on that platform as well. Gamers just love PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It doesn't even have to run up to par. To gamers, it's just a very engaging experience. At some point, it does look like the game will hit the PlayStation 4. They have made it known that they want to release the game to as many platforms as possible. It's just that with early access on Steam and game preview with Xbox One, it makes it a lot easier for a game to be in development, and and be sold at the same time. If Sony ever got on board with an early access program, I'm sure PUBG would have been released on there as well. For now, we'll have to wait a little bit longer, but hopefully when PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds does hit the PlayStation 4, it does so in a complete and working state and not 10 to 15 frames per second. And finally, for those of you excited for Shenmue 3 on PlayStation 4 and PC, you'll be excited to know that the game has been confirmed for a 2018 release. Cedric Biscay, president and founder of Shibuya Productions, wrote on Twitter, quote, "I wish you a happy new year, all the best for 2018. It will be great with the Shenmue 3 release on PlayStation 4 and PC and many other surprises." Who knows what those surprises are, but let me be the first to say that I would love a Shenmue 1 and 2 remastered collection on the PlayStation 4. That would be a great way to get gamers up to speed on the story of Shenmue, because while Shenmue 3 is a big release, these games are very story driven, and it's been well over a decade since the games were originally released. There are a new generation of gamers that don't know Shenmue at all, and what better way to introduce them to the franchise or reintroduce the series to existing fans than with a Shenmue collection. And Shenmue 2 was a game that many gamers just missed out on, so a collection makes all the sense in the world. Maybe release a Shenmue collection over the summer, and that'll get the anticipation ready for a Shenmue 3 release in the fall. That's just speculation on my part, but that makes all the sense in the world. Nobody is gonna dig up their Dreamcast to play through Shenmue. Nobody's gonna dig up their original Xbox to play through Shenmue 2. Let's just get a remastered collection, let us play through these games again, and it'd be a great way to introduce the franchise to a brand new slew of gamers out there. So that wraps up this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think about the Death Stranding development moving along very smoothly? Are you disappointed that PUBG isn't going to be hitting the PlayStation 4 sometime soon? And what do you think about Shenmue 3 coming in 2018, and would you be in favor for a Shenmue collection? Let us know in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.